and ideologically motivated spin, we can often find a science-informed and less stressful way forward. And I hope to also provide useful context about our daily choices, allowing you to look at many of them in a new light, even if it doesn't change your mind. But what this audiobook is really about is the justifications behind our decisions and the cultural, historical, and scientific forces that shape the evidence we use to inform them. We all want to make the right decisions, or at least the decisions that are right for us. We select a particular food because we believe it is healthier or is better for the environment. We brush and floss our teeth because we don't want them to fall out. We say no to another cup of coffee because too much caffeine might be bad for us. We drive our kids to school because we worry about their safety. We avoid sitting on public toilet seats so we won't pick up germs. We take a nap in the afternoon because we've been told it will boost our productivity. We try not to obsessively check our email as we've been told doing so will stress us out. We stand because sitting is the new smoking. We take vitamins because we want to stave off disease. We vent our rage because we have been told a cathartic release is psychologically beneficial. And if we are asked about why we made a particular decision, most of us will muster some relatively coherent rationale. It is healthier, safer, tastier, or simply better. But as we will see, many of these rationales and beliefs do not fit with the evidence. From the moment we wake to the moment we drift off to sleep at night, we make dozens and dozens of decisions that are based, to a lesser or greater extent, on misinformation. I am not saying that we are all hyper-rational beings who seek to only make decisions that accord with the facts. On the contrary, innumerable cultural, social, and psychological forces shape the decisions we make. And our rationales for a decision are often tacked onto our actions after we have made our decision. That is, we make a decision first, and then consciously or unconsciously, we construct reasons why it was the correct one. Reasons that fit the decision, our personal identity, or our desire to be seen as consistent or logical, even if the original motive for the decision might be different, or even unknown to us. We do this as a way to avoid what is called post-decision dissonance. Studies have found that after choosing, for example, a new job or which university to attend, people will rank the attributes of their chosen institution higher than they did before making their decision, and, no surprise, rank the attributes of the loser lower. In addition, we make decisions that allow us to feel we are being consistent. So, past decisions shape future decisions. For instance, perhaps you bought GMO-free food because you already buy organic food, and that seemed like a consistent pattern and fit with your personal image. You then need a rationale to justify this decision, even though what influenced your food choice was simply the drive to be consistent. And once the decision is made, you must become more committed to the rationale, because now it is part of how you perceive yourself. We all do this kind of thing. You do it, I do it. Having perfect knowledge of the available science will not lead to a world of strictly science-informed decisions. Still, exploring the deep disconnect between the rationales and beliefs behind our decisions and what the actual science says provides an opportunity to dive deep into three harmful and increasingly pervasive social paradoxes. Indeed, I believe these paradoxes have become significant and less than laudable hallmarks of our time. And all three make decision-making more difficult and infinitely more stressful. First, there is the knowledge era paradox. We live in a world awash in information. There has never been as much science-informed knowledge as there is now. It has been estimated that the global scientific output doubles every 9 years. Since 1665, when the first academic journals were produced in France and Britain, more than 50 million scholarly articles have been published, and approximately 2.5 million new scientific papers are published each year. Not all of these papers are useful to our day-to-day decision-making, of course, but these numbers give a sense of the growth and quantity of scientific inquiry. There is a lot of information out there, and there has never been such easy access to that information, so you'd think that our decisions would increasingly be informed and evidence-based. But there has also been a growth in the number and sway of social forces perverting that knowledge. This is the era of fake news, conspiracy theories, alternative facts, and social media confirmation bubbles. Too often, information is twisted, hyped, misrepresented, or overtly misinterpreted. So, in fact, more and better available information